Alright, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this week's episode, I want to talk to you guys about the infamous mobile game ad going around on the internet, and obviously, of course, it's the One Punch Man mobile game ad. If you haven't heard about it by now, then you must be living under a rock or something, I don't know. But anyways, oh my god, it's so like, it's just awful, it's just bad, all around, all together. And yeah, in this week's episode, I want to talk about it because why not? So, just to set the scene a little bit, I am a big fan of One Punch Man. It's up there in my top 5 favorite animes. It's so funny, it's so good. I just love it all together. And I recently finished the series a couple weeks ago, season 1 and season 2. I haven't read any of the manga, and yeah, I just watched the show. But yeah, I loved it a lot. It was really good, really good, really good. 10 out of 10, recommend. If you haven't seen it, please, give it a shot. I think it's worth it. I love it so much to the point where I might either be Fubuki or Tornado for Halloween. Honestly, I yes, yes. Oh, also, how excited are you guys for Halloween? I am beyond excited, extremely excited, okay? Halloween is my favorite holiday, with Christmas being second. I know, it's really cliche, whatever. I don't care. I love Halloween with all my being. Because for me, it's a month-long celebration, alright? You feel me? You feel me? And fall/autumn is my favorite time of season. So yes, I love Halloween. I love doing everything that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so before I go on a tangent about that, let's get into this mobile game ad. Oh my god, I don't. It. It had to have been the worst 39 seconds. No, not even 39 seconds, okay? I had to watch this multiple times in order to be able to do proper research on it and be able to, make a video about it because I really want to, you know? I don't know why they decided to go with this type of skit for a mobile game ad, but I mean, here we are. So I also read some articles on it because I don't know, I just wanted a deeper dive to see if I could find anything else, which we're going to be taking a look at here in a little bit, okay? I also found some very funny tweets that I, came across as well, and I'd want to share them with you because they made me laugh. So, yeah, why wouldn't I want to share that with you guys? So if you haven't seen the ad yet, I recommend you do, real quicksies, just go if you YouTube it or if you Google it, it'll be like the first thing that pops up. Just type in One Punch Man mobile game ad. And trust me, if you don't want to watch it, if you don't want to put yourself through that, that's fine too, There's a description in one of the articles. I'll be reading you guys that, so stick around. But if you have seen it, honestly, for me, it was on par with that you do you guys remember the Disney rap battles we used to watch when we were younger and thought, "Oh my god, this is so good. This has so many bars, so much heat." Yeah, it kind of reminded me of that, like not even joking. I think the first or second time I watched it, I just pictured, Elsa and Snow White and Rapunzel rap battling. I don't know why they chose to go with this really overdone auto-tuned rap kind of sequence they got going on. Like, why? And then also, why in a diner? Like, in the series, Saitama, he works out, he eats healthy, and he's always going to the grocery store. I've never seen him sit down at a restaurant and eat something there. He's always cooking up his own food. So I just don't understand why a diner, why the overly done auto-tuned rap sequence. And I noticed that they only put auto-tune over One Punch Man / Saitama's, I'm putting air quotes, parts, and when the crowd is like doing the chorus or whatever, they're not auto-tuned. So I was like, well, what are we doing here? Why was this even made, But at the same time, they are kind of geniuses because it kind of goes with that saying, any press is good press, because it's making its way around the internet. I won't lie, it's kind of viral. So I mean, they did their job. For a split second, it made me want to download the game. Will I be? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be downloading the game or not, to be honest with you. But yeah, I was, they it got around. They did their job. The game has some views, some downloads. So kudos to you, my guys. And this was not the only ad that, was that has been made for this game. There's also another ad which is somehow worse than the first one. I know, I know. If you haven't seen it, you guys can go Google it, YouTube it, whatever. But it's just, it like this one. It didn't make any sense to me, and it was kind of like this seems like a very different game at the beginning, you know? So, alright, with that being said, let's get into these articles because they actually gave some good information and these tweets are so funny. So, let's get into it. I love this picture, by the way. Okay, anyways. So, fans of One Punch Man can't hide their horror over a cringy new ad for the anime franchise's mobile game. The new ad, called Terrible by fans of the series, shows Saitama, quotation marks, walking into a diner. A man in green looks at Saitama dubiously. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know if I am. And questions, "What the hell? Who are you?" An overly excited fan suddenly exclaims, "Wow, One Punch Man!" That's exactly how she sounded, y'all. I'm not even joking. Alright, before returning our attention to One Punch Man mobile game ad, oh, was she on break? Is that what this was? Okay, anyways. Still dubious, the man in green, seemingly the only person with any self awareness in the vicinity, asked, "One Punch Man?" A beat suddenly drops and Saitama begins to rap with a flash mob behind him repeating "One Punch Man" in unison. Oh lord. And then here it is, it's right here. I'm not gonna play it. I don't wanna play it. This isn't the worst ad for the One Punch Man game though. Ooh. While fans of the franchise enjoy the game One Punch Man, the strongest, its ad leaves much to be desired. Reactions to the cringe inducing ad for the mobile game include Saitama would punch this ad out of existence. He really would, honestly. He'd be like, "Why are you guys representing me with this garbage?" one, one fan who goes by the name The Master of Comedy, here's his Twitter handle if you guys want to go check him out, replied, "Don't worry though, it gets worse," before sharing another somehow worse game ad. Oh my god, this one actually is worse. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'll play it real quick. What are we watching? What are we watching? Okay, anyways, you see how what I said before earlier is like happening now? Like, this looks like a very different game. My god, dude, I can't even right now. Okay, I'm not gonna play anymore. If you want to watch the rest, please feel free to do so. I can't play the rest, okay? All right, anyways, back to the article. Due to the quality of the ads for One Punch Man, the strongest fans have difficulty believing they're real, criticizing everything from the theme to the quality and unsettling scripts used for the ads. One fan, here we go, summed it up best with, "Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is bad and 10 is also bad because everything is bad, and we're just waiting for the cold embrace of nothingness to claim us. This is very bad." Based on the manga and anime series One Punch Man, a superhero series created by One, the game is an official release authorized by the publisher Shueisha. An official synopsis for the game reads, "One Punch Man the strongest." This is just a description of the game. I'm not going to read it. I read it and it's just a description. So yeah. All right. One Punch Man started as a webcomic in 2009. This part I found very interesting and I actually wanted to know more, so I did do more research. Yes, I this part is very very informational. All right. One Punch Man started as a webcomic in 2009 before receiving a digital remake in 2012 on Shueisha's Tonari no Young Jump website. I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. I'm sorry if I'm not, okay? Um by the way, you guys should just get used to that by now because I don't know if I'm gonna be pronouncing everything properly in the future. All right. Anyways, back to this. Written by creator One and illustrated by Yusuke Murata, the manga periodically receives Tenkobon. I I don't know. Remember what I just said. Okay. volumes, a compilation of all chapters released so far as of June 2022. One Punch Man has 26 books. The series follows the story of Saitama, a superhero who defeats his opponents with a single punch. Yes. So yeah, that's the end of the first article. I found this one to be very informative and very good. I love this picture. It depicts the fandom's thoughts perfectly. Alrighty. Okay, so right here it brings up some points that I already talked about, so I'm not gonna repeat that. But it also talks about the second ad. I played a little bit for you guys earlier, and it says this isn't like it says the other one was kind of better because it actually showed clips from the game in its ad, and yeah, but it mostly feels like a One Punch Man parody than a real video. Honestly, I really thought this was like made by fans or something, but to know that it's like an official piece of work for the game, for the series, I'm just like, wait, what? But yeah, despite being an anime, manga icon, Saitama of One Punch Man hasn't been done justice in the mobile gaming space, it seems. The new rap is pretty painful to listen to, but despite how awful fans agree the song is, it may still be a successful ad for One Punch Man, the strongest, as it's so bad it's memorable. See what I mean? You see what I was talking about? Earlier I said, all press is good press. This just backs up my point. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that's pretty much it from this article. And yeah, so let's go to the ones that have the cringy, not cringy, the funny tweets. All right, so here we have the like original tweet that started all of this with the original mobile game ad video. And then here's some tweets that follow, and I absolutely love that. If you know where this little picture is from, then mad props to you, because I love this. I love this cartoon growing up. All right. Anyways, I love his name is One Punch Man. Low budget ad. Yeah, for real though. Which agency did this? Own up to your crimes. This is true. Jail immediately. Jail. This ad for the new. Yeah, it is pretty terrible. This is like the only bad piece of media related to One Punch Man. It really is though. Like if anybody else can find any other medias that don't do any justice for the series or Saitama himself, then please feel free to send them my way because this was just, you know, awful. Still, the game One Punch Man the Strongest has been well received by fans and gamers alike of the manga/anime, with the original Japanese cast reprising their roles. So yeah, I just wanted to share those with you guys. I thought they were like so funny and hilarious. I really like them. Own up to your crimes. I actually couldn't find like who made this ad. So yeah, I want to know. But yeah. All right. And then I'm also going to show you guys another article right now. It just shows like the history behind, One Punch Man as a whole, how it started, what the creator went through to get it out into the world. So, yeah, go take a look at that. All right, so obviously, One Punch Man does not follow the traditional way of publishing. No, it does not. So there's no like set time schedules for shows for this show specifically, because I know with Avatar and the Legend of Korra, there's set times. They have a set budget, set times when things are supposed to be released. Yeah, with One Punch Man, that is still even to this day is not set for anything. They're just kind of like doing it. They're on their time. So, is the One Punch Man webcomic canon? So, One Punch Man actually started out as a webcomic by the creator. This is the creator. And he was just trying to. So, there's multiple answers to this question. Like, how did One Punch Man get created? And so, I found one answer that said the creator just wanted to entertain himself. And, he made it and someone saw it and was like, wow, I want to publish that. But this one, I think this is the more like, canon answer. So it's basically says that he was trying out a new graphic software on his tablet, and he just started doing One Punch Man as a web comic. So yeah, and I found that to be very interesting. I like looking into the history of my favorite shows and how they came to be and stuff like that. So yeah. See, look, it says the manga and anime would not exist without the webcomic. So, yes, thank you for the webcomic, my guy. It was created in 2009, not meant to last as long as the series did, but simply means to test the new graphics tablet. See, when some accompanying software. See. Yeah, and then almost 120 chapters. When I read that, I was like, wow. Yeah, no set release schedule for the webcomic, of course, of course. This was just a spur in the moment kind of thing. But yeah. And then so the art style and the quality are very different as well. When you compare the webcomic to the anime and to the manga, clearly here's a little, look, see, Pig God versus Gums in the webcomic. And the story also kind of differs from the like in the webcomic there's one story slash plot, and then in the anime they kind of change things up a little bit. Yeah, so some characters are there, some characters are not there. They made, they threw in some characters to, yeah. You get it. And like the whole in the anime series, there's this training arc where Saitama's like, I want to learn what real martial arts is. I want to learn what that is. Maybe I can gain something out of it and not just punch things. But yeah, so that arc was originally not in the webcomic, so they threw that in there too, which I found very interesting. I like learning like this stuff. But yeah, also right here, right about this here. So after starting the webcomic in 2009, Juan published a lot of chapters and reached unexpected success. Recognition does not pay the bills, however. No, it does not. So one went on a hiatus to get a real job the year after. Realizing soon that the regular office life was not for him, he decided to give himself 1 year to try to make it as a manga artist. It was around this time that he was contacted by Yusuke Murata, who was a big fan of the webcomic. Murata was struggling with his health at the time and was even hospitalized at one point, suffering from infected organs and swollen windpipes. He had trouble breathing and feared for his own life. It was this that made him realize that although he was already an established artist, he wanted to continue drawing stories he really loved doing, such as One's story. The timing of both events matched well, and they quickly arranged a collaboration. They pitched a few story ideas, but luckily for us, it was One Punch Man that was then accepted for publication starting from 2012. And then, yeah. So, yeah, pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. See, yeah, difference in story, like I said, the manga heavily expands on the original comic. A lot of characters seem to receive a significant power boost. Many extra characters that don't appear in the webcomic make their appearance in the manga. And then this just says where you can read the manga and stuff like that. But yeah, see, good stuff, good stuff. Oh yeah. Right here. This is pretty good too. One last side note: at one point, they considered that Juan himself could make a redraw, as he believed he could do a better job than he did when working on the project as a hobby. After trying this for a few chapters, however, they decided it wouldn't sell well in his style. He would later get the chance to draw his own work with Mob Psycho 100. If you like his work, definitely suggest checking it out at Crunchyroll. As the second season is already finished airing, you can watch it with a freak out. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually planning on watching Mob Psycho next after I finish watching Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah. I just wanted to share this with you all. Some fun facts about a series we all love. So yeah, alrighty then. Let's. That's it from me with the articles and tweets. Alright, you guys, that's it for this week's episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little, switch up, this change up that I decided to do. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, bye, guys.